Ah, England, the home of the King, KSI, and Greg's Primark t-shirts. We're going to take a journey through memory lane. Yes, alright. Look at the... Look, I know with the tier list, I haven't put E. Nobody really cares about an E ranking, alright? So we're just going to go from S to F, alright? No E. So with all that out of the way, let's just get right into business and start ranking these bloody TV shows. Okay, I might as well do Teletubbies first because I've got these glasses on. Who could forget the colourful, wonderful world of Teletubbies? Shows like the Teletubbies bloody offered toddlers psychedelic trips before they even knew what that even meant. Like, from my memory anyway, the Teletubbies were basically 4 strange blokes who had TVs on their tummies and would just play educational videos. Don't know why. I bet the writers were like, alright, let's make something so bizarre that the parents would question reality itself. Most of the time you don't even know what the blokes are bloody saying, they're talking gibberish. But who could forget Tubby Toast? What a classic. Honestly, I swear I had a nightmare about Teletubbies. That sun really creeped me out, alright? That sun is just bizarrely creepy. So, with all that out of the way, Teletubbies is getting a solid B tier. I just realised with these glasses on, I kind of look like Nico or Ollie Llama, whatever his name is. Alright, Blue Peter, we're going to get right into it. Blue Peter was absolutely shit. There wasn't really anything interesting, nothing really cool. They bring in like C-list celebrities and hand out badges. The only reason why I'm not a fan of Blue Peter is because they didn't give me my badge. So we're going to give Blue Peter F tier. Honestly, like, the story of Tracy Beaker is amazing. You've got really good characters, right? We got Duke. That's it. My name is Duke. I am a kook. Tracy was the faciest bitch in the whole world. And she'd be able to save the day last minute. Alright, literally you could look at almost any episode of Tracy Beaker and it would just be absolutely cuckoo. We're giving Tracy Beaker A tier level. Okay, up next we have Tracy Beaker Returns, one of the most influential, one of the most impressive shows that ever could exist, really. With Tracy Beaker as a fully grown adult. Before, in TSOTB, she was a care kid, and now she is a care worker. It all cycles back. Really good characters, really good stories, tackles, like, fucking hard-ass issues, right? There was this episode about getting, like, nearly £1 million. Alright, that's quite a lot of money. There was also fucking, what's her name? There's also fucking Gina as well, where she'd be like, Mike! What? There's so many characters that you can remember as well. There's Johnny, who's really protective, like a bit overprotective with his sister T. There's Lily and Carmen as well. But the best characters, Liam and Frank, alright? Without them, the show wouldn't even be possible, alright? I don't really need to give you many examples, but I'll provide you one. The Chippy scam. So thanks to Liam and Frank, Tracy Beaker Returns is an S tier. Up next, we have Dick and Dom in the Bungalow, with Dick and Dom always being bullying kids. I kid you not, that's just where they actually bullied kids.
Where I just needed something to do at the 60s and 70s disco, so I just made it up.
What? What's it called, that dance?
The butt dance.
The butt dance. The butt dance. So, how old are you? So if you were alive in the 60s...
Fucking bogies as well. There was bogies. You go out in public, you start off slowly saying bogies. And then the next person has to say it louder. Bogies. Until you get to the point where you go... Bogey! I think they did one in the library, cinema as well. Can't go wrong. And that trampy cat. That wants to go to Stoke-on-Trent.
Stoke-on-Trent, oh yeah, to Stoke-on-Trent. Historic town on the River Trent.
What the fuck? Without that out of the way, right? Dick and Dom in the Bungalow. A tier. Charlie and Lola, the most wholesome TV show about 2 siblings that could possibly be. It looks like the story looks like it's made by a child, and it's very wholesome, very sweet, can't go wrong. Charlie and Lola, A tier. If you was in history class and your history teacher just couldn't be asked teaching you anything, Horrible Histories is there to save the day. This show revolutionised historical education, alright? Without it, you can't have that whimsy, bloody way of learning about the Tudors, cavemen, World War II, and that stupid Ratters. Like, it was kind of hot, but, you know, he's so hot that you say his name twice or something like that.
Never forget Bob the Builder, the power of friendship. Fucking, whoa, oh my god.
Like, with Bob the Builder, there was him and his talking fucking machines. They would do about teamwork. They would discuss about teamwork, friendship, and saving the day. It was a bit basic, you know, so for Bob, we're going to give him B for Bob. It's going to be a B today. Hi, you know, kids about fucking doing spy shit. It was a bit niche, not gonna lie, so there's not really too much to explain really. It's just that basic kind of niche kids TV show. Am I high? CTR please, thank you. Starting off with Horrid Henry, that bloke, alright, that stupid fucking, oh, he's so annoying. The intro was the most catchiest intro you would ever go.
It's not over when my mum and dad telling me go to school. So not over.
Okay, with the songs out of the way, Horrid Henry was a bit of an annoying bloke. I hated him. His scream would go, no! And it was just so annoying to be like that every episode. Perfect Peter was a bit of a snob as well. I hated Henry, hate Peter. Fucking hell, Rude Ralph was the only character I liked. Alright, that's about it. Henry is going into D tier. I'm sorry, stop fucking booing at me, alright? Boo-hoo. That's what I'm saying. D tier for Horrid Henry, please. Shit, how could I forget Come Outside with Auntie Mabel and Pimpip? Alright? There was a fucking old granny flying a plane. It looked so badass. I don't know how, right? She got a qualification to ride a plane in a random field in her house, alright? She lives on a farm. It's fine. But then she would land into like a crisp factory to find out how crisps are made and other bits and bobs like that. They'd be like,
This is how this works. This is how this works.
and then it's quite informative and it was quite cool. I really wanted to fly a plane that day when I first watched it. I just wanted to fly a fucking plane even though I couldn't. I was about 5. Come Outside, it's getting a solid B tier from me. What? I remember watching a show called Mona the Vampire. Don't know if anyone else did. I forgot all about it, so Mona the Vampire is automatically getting an F tier from me, sorry. There's also Young Dracula, about a young vampire named Vlad. He learns how to become a vampire because when he's under 16, he can't be a vampire. And then he grows up in school with his fucking dad. Like, his dad is he's such a diva, he's so overdramatic. He's like,
Over my dead body.
and Renfield, he was the most grimmest man in the world. Like, it was kind of cool, but in a grim way. And then later on, he becomes old enough to become a vampire, and he goes a bit cuckoo. Yeah, there was also Ingrid as well, who was an absolute bitch, causing disaster and trying to take her dad's throne or whatever. God, she was annoying, but she redeemed herself later on, you know. Like, spoilers, I'm sorry, but the show's 10 years old now. We don't really give a fuck about you. But honestly, that show was pretty solid, felt really badass. So Young Dracula is getting an A tier from me. Alrighty, we have Sparticle Mystery. Sparticle Mystery. It's about a group of kids who lose their parents because of a machine. Yeah, but that machine literally made the parents go to a different dimension, so all the kids ruled the world is the best way of saying it. It was really cool, you know. I wish, at the time, there was a adult-free world, so I do see the appeal. I swear at the start though, there was a guy called Callum who said, I can do whatever I want, and he just puts a gun to little kids. He has a handgun. The bitch has a handgun and puts it to a little girl's head. He's like, I can do whatever I want, you know. A lot of iconic moments from that. There was a lot of poo, I swear. There was a lot of poo jokes going around. There was a lot of poo moments, which was a bit grim. And it always involved Callum, the fucking gun kid. And then on season 2, season 3, that's just when it went bloody crazy, where the little girl gets powers. And we got Sadiq, who's the leader of the gang, and the gang try and bring back their parents. So, Sparticle Mystery, you're getting a solid B tier from me. Newsround was boring as fuck. It had the news but translated to kids, and it'd be like, this can help your school, and oh no, this guy got a baddie on his finger. Newsround was just boring. I just wanted to carry on watching the shows, alright? I didn't really care about Newsround. So Newsround, you'll get an F. We got Trapped. The show in which you had to do challenges, and if you lost out of the group of children, that would be like your opponents, you're fucked. You get trapped in that room forever.
I think Shamara and Mitchell suspected me because they were choosing the right ones and I was choosing the wrong ones.
Poor, unfortunate Samadal. You're trapped.
Right, that's what I thought initially as a kid. I thought, oh, they're actually trapping kids. What the fuck, Mum? Mum, they're trapping kids. You know, I actually genuinely thought that the kids would never come back and never go back to school, never grow up. They would just die in there. It was scary. I never wanted to go on Trapped. So, because Trapped was so convincing for little old me, I'm giving Trapped B tier. Wolfblood, the show in which werewolves can become a drama, surprisingly. It was a really good drama too. A lot of like tension, a lot of rivalries, fucking friendship. Like, I haven't watched it in a while, but I remember like some iconic moments, alright? Wow, yeah, but I just remember at the time, for me, it was fucking banging. It was really good. Wolfblood, you're getting an A tier. Go straight up there, right up there. I doubt anyone is actually going to remember this like me, but there was a show called Nowhere Boys, right, set in Australia. 4 lads on a school trip, and they get lost, and they end up in a different dimension where they were never born. So they go to their parents, and the parents are like, what the fuck? Who are you? And the emo, I forgot his name, but the emo had a brother who fell on the wheelchair, but in the different dimension he could walk. Because, plot twist, emo made him paralysed. So they basically got to do their best to get back, and then once they do, they get superpowers in season 2, and going to different dimensions was pretty cool, right? It's a bit, like, it had that cosmic magical goodness. It was a wombo combo. So, Nowhere Boys, you're getting a good A tier from me. So here's some honourable mentions for you. Let's just get right into it. Shit, there was Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, that was alright. Bit scary at times, especially like in the early seasons that I've seen. Quite dark endings. I swear one of the trains gets like abandoned forever just because he did something naughty. Well, Fifi and the Flower Tots. Oh no, it wasn't really my, kind of demographic. What else was there? Fifi and... Peppa Pig. Just like my voice, Peppa Pig's voice was a bit annoying, so